A new report is highlighting the impact the pandemic has had on Oregon students.
The data from the 2020 to 2021 school year shows a significant decline in the number of ninth graders on track to graduate on time. Fox 12's Bridget Chavez joins us in studio after talking with a local parent about her family's struggles with remote learning. Bridget?
Yeah, we spoke with a local mom who says she's noticed her kids struggling with online learning and she moved them to private schools so they could learn in person. She tells me she's not at all surprised by the results of this report.
We're starting to get a clearer picture of the impact that COVID-19 and remote learning has on students.
It was entirely predictable that this year would be a year where we saw declines in the students' like pass rates and increases in rates of failing classes.
The district profiles show a statewide drop in students on track to graduate and low participation in standardized tests. ODE says because of the pandemic, things like lower test scores and attendance in this report should not be compared to previous years because the definition of attendance itself was significantly changed. Jennifer Dale says the findings of the report don't surprise her because she saw it with her 3 children.
Many of us who advocated for schools to be open last year, really kind of like that was one of our drum beats. Like it was, hey, listen, if we don't, pay attention to, what we're doing here, there's going to be really significant consequences that were entirely avoidable.
In February of this year, Dale moved 2 of her 3 kids from public to private school because her kids were struggling with the online learning model.
But that breaking point was really seeing my kids frustrated with online learning and my kids feeling like, it's really demoralizing to go from your bed to your desk. I mean, that's like 3 or 4, footsteps in the morning. And that's your day.
She did keep one of her kids with special needs in the public school system and says even with summer school this year, there's still a tremendous gap.
When you have kids who are already vulnerable and already starting out at a place that's a little bit behind, that gap just grew. And what happens is then they become, a little bit farther away from what's being taught in a general classroom, such that they have to be pulled out more and more to make up those lessons.
ODE says it does expect these numbers to climb back up again for this school year with the return to in-person learning. And if you want to read the full report, we posted that link at kptv.com. Live in studio, Bridget Chavez, Fox 12 Oregon.